And if you go into TSD members, copy project, okay, we get the SQL servers. So we need to find out where they are. And in this instance, we're just going to grab the 2012, and in there I have 9,999. Okay, and with that we're going to get the files. So these are all the files that are in the project that we've just created, and we're going to select the server to which we're going to copy these over to, which means that if you've got two instances of servers, so if you've got one SQL server on a laptop and you've got one SQL server on in your office on a desktop sort of arrangement, you can copy one project from your laptop to your desktop. Obviously you're going to have file sharing going on as well to be able to do that. Alright, so now we're going to put in a new project, and I'm going to go 88899, okay, and I'm going to punch in the client. In this case it's a test copy, and I prefer to use capitals too, by the way. So test copy, and then test copy location 1, so that we can see that that's coming through on the drawings when we do our lock. And we want to be able to save this in a location of where we want to. You can select browse and that will take you to where you need to save it. I'm going to stick with the default because it's just placing it in the same folder location as to where the tutorials are going to go, and in that case I'm going to just simply update the list. Okay, so now it gives me a list on the right hand side that tells me that they're the files that are going to get copied, and you'll notice that the project number is now changed to 8999. So now if I click create, that will copy the model over and do what we essentially call a pack and go, but it'll maintain all the folders automatically for you. And depending on the size of the project, it can take a little while because there are a lot of files that SOLIDWORKS deals with. In this instance it's not a lot, so it's been able to do that relatively quick. So now we have two projects. If we go into the project login area, and you'll notice now I have an 899 in there, which is the test copy location, and AA tutorial. And if I log into that area, it's exactly the same as the other project. The only difference is all the file names are different, stored in a different location. All the references in contextual links are all updated, and they all belong inside this model. You'll also notice when it first comes through, it comes up with a list of all the files, with the old files. If you just do a Control Q and a Control Save, now everything that's in this project is pointing just to this project. So all the files have been copied across, and just to show you that, if I go to File, Find References, you'll see that it's done a pack and go, and everything belongs in the subdirectory. If you look in the center of the screen, 8999 on every file. Handy tool. The reason I did a backup of that is because we want to show you some of the functionality of how you can change the model in future tutorials. So I'm just going to put that aside, and we're going to log back into the other project, and we're going to go through what we call a lockdown. So we're going to log into that project, and that's 9999 and WBS AA. Hang on, click login.